Okay, so shalom and great rising to everyone. I'm going to hop into this oracle reading. I am back after a couple of days of kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do, if I was going to move forward. And I have decided that I am going to move forward with reading. So, anyway, and I kind of feel like this reading is on time. Right now, I'm going to do the simple spread that I always do as of now, which is the within, without advice. This is the Rider Waite deck. It is new to me. All of this is new. And for sure, this is going to be an intuitive, spiritual, but general reading. Okay. So, um, without further ado, what I get from this card, there's the Two of Swords, first of all. What I get from this is that this could be male or female, but this person is coming out of some type of bondage to me. This is what my interpretation of this card is. Someone is coming out of some type of bondage. When I see the water, it makes me think about, like, my background is in the Bible, and so when the word speaks of waters, it deals with people. And I know water can also deal with knowledge, you know. And so basically, what I can interpret this, or what I'm getting from this, is that this person is coming out of some type of bondage. And to me, more importantly, a spiritual bondage that's based out of information, that comes out of information that is traditional, it's normal. Conformity came to mind when I was looking up the information about this meaning. And so how it speaks and resonates with me is that this person is coming out of the information that caused them to conform, and their intuition is what is leading them. Their intuition is actually what's guiding them. What I also see is that this person was, even in the conformity, even in their being blind to the knowledge that they're now coming into, um, they were still poised. They were still able to balance themselves somehow. Um, they were still supported as well. The person is sitting on a chair. They were still supported, even in all of this misinformation, even in all of this, um, honestly, spiritual blindness. In all this spiritual blindness, they were still supported by the Most High, by the universe, by the Spirit of the Most High and wisdom. They were still blinded in all of this confusion and all of these spiritual lies and deceit. They were able to carry themselves still rather respectably. But with this card being in the reverse, to me, they're coming out of that. Um, Things are opening up for them intuitively. And I feel that they are still going to have, you know, I don't know, like, elevation for some reason is coming to me too. Just elevation spiritually, period. Okay, so that's all I'm getting from there. And that's the without. Excuse me, that's the within. For the without, let's see what's going on here. Let me see if all of these are upside down, because if all of them are upside down, see, this one don't even count, so I'm gonna have to pull again. I'm gonna turn this around. I do believe, and this is gonna be the new card, but I'm gonna check to see if it's also upside down. And it is, and so I'm going to go ahead and put that right side up and just turn this whole deck around. I'm gonna leave this one, even though I'm beginning to believe that it probably would have been upside down anyway. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave this one, because I really do feel like that's what that is referencing to. Now, in the without section, the things that are going on outside of you or what have you, we get And this was in the upside. So, I mean, in the reverse. I think I'm going to read it in the reverse too. I may do both of them. Okay, so to me, first of all, just from getting a little bit of help from the book itself, and then now from my own interpretation of this card, the Ace of Swords, in it generally means pretty much everything will be good, all good. Um, Dreams being manifested. If it's a love relationship that is going to be extremely fulfilling, being manifested. Monies, if you're having business pursuits, these things are going to be manifested, and it is going to be exactly what you were hoping for, and all that. Now, with it being reversed, for me, this doesn't mean anything negative. It doesn't even mean a blockage. This, what I'm getting, it just means it may take you a little bit longer to do it for whatever reason, maybe because of some type of extenuating or outside circumstances. Or again, because I did think that this was just upside down because of the way that I shuffled. Either way, this is good. So if it's in the upright position, just know for a surety that whatever projects you're working on, whatever thoughts you have been thinking of manifesting, know that they are on the way for you. Continue to think positively, continue to even work as well towards them. Prepare for them because they're on the way, they're coming. Maybe what you've been doing has been preparing you for them. But even if it were in the reverse, I still get the same thing. It's just, it might be a little slower. It may be a tad bit slower. So you may need to have some patience with the card being in reverse with this particular reading. That's what I'm picking up. Like, have patience. It's definitely coming. It's here. Things that you desire to manifest, they're coming. But maybe something that just came into my spirit is that maybe there are people who are outside of you that could slow this process down for you, but it's coming. It's still going to happen for you. It's still going to manifest for you. It just may, you may have to consider others outside of yourself. And considering them could cause it to be a slower process, but you're going to arrive there nonetheless. And the advice, ooh, mm. So the advice is the Five of Pentacles. So just to get me some, I'm going to look at the book again really quickly, just to get myself a general understanding. And then I'm going to come back with my interpretation of this card. Okay. So what the book says about this is not necessarily good. It kind of says ruin of some sort and things like that. But I don't want to put that out there because that's not kind of what I'm getting from this. I'm thinking that along with the Ace of Swords that was in reverse, and the meaning that I got from that was that it was going to be slow. Your success may be slow depending on depending on people um, that are outside of you. You know what I'm saying? So what I think we can get from this, along with the without position, is that your money is coming, but it might be a little slow. So you might want to try to prepare somehow, if at all possible, for while you're getting, for while your manifestations are coming. You might want to do something in the meantime to keep your money flowing. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm getting right now. This is not bad to me. This is just, again, just like this is not bad for me. It's slow, but it's still coming. You will manifest what you've been working for. You will manifest what the Spirit has shown you you will be doing. It's just going to be a little slower. So you'll want to work, and you'll want to you'll want to stack your money. You may be required to do some things that you may not necessarily want to do. Oh my gosh, this is resonating for me personally. There may be some things or jobs that you may not have necessarily wanted to have to take, but you may need to, just to keep from being destitute, to keep from being outside looking in, to keep from being in a place of lack. From being in a place of lack, you'll want to secure a job, or you'll want to do something that will get you some coins. That's what I'm picking up within this whole reading. This is the advice. Work until you manifest. Oh my gosh. Work until you manifest so that you're not left out in the cold. I'm telling you, man, that is definitely for me, because that's something that my husband always tries to tell me. Not tries. He's always telling me that, because I know that something big is coming for me and about to take off for me. I kind of be like not wanting to do anything other than focus on that, or thinking about it so that it can be manifested, and thinking positively about it. But my husband's like, babe, in the meantime, so that you won't be destitute, so that you won't be homeless, or if it weren't for me, what would you be doing type stuff. It's like he always wants me to think about it. Like, you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. Do what you have to do. This is the advice. Do what you must until you can do what you want. What comes naturally, what comes easy. So that's the advice. That's the reading. Here we go. What's going on within you, just to bring it all together and summarize it, what's going on within you is that you're breaking free of spiritual bondage and a bondage about deception and lies when it comes to different types of knowledge and traditions of people. You're breaking free of that. Your intuition is guiding you into that. Though you've been poised in all that you believed before, now you're just being elevated. You are also manifesting, due to this elevation, you'll be manifesting the life that you know that you are meant to lead. It may be a little slow because of outside or extenuating forces, but it's coming. It will not be deterred. It's just slowed down. In the meantime, work while you wait. Work while you wait on this manifestation. Do the work that can bring you in funds now while this is continuing to manifest for you. And that could be, it doesn't have to be a traditional job. It could be, if you hustle, if you're great at that, then continue doing that until this manifests. But if you must get a 9 to 5 so that you're not destitute, do what it takes. Do what you got to do. That's the reading, the within, the without, the advice. Shalom to everybody.